All right, court is calling 2025 CR 014540, State versus Chelsea Vickery. Can I have parties announced?
Tim Roundtree for Ms. Vickery.
And are you Ms. Vickery?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Vickery, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes.
Ms. Vickery, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with driving when intoxicated third or more. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Vickery, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her rights to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 4 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. There's no application for deferred adjudication. The state recommends community supervision. There's to be ignition interlock for 2 years. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State.
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours of community service restitution, 10 days in the Bexar County Jail as a condition, DWI intervention, victim impact panel, and 2-year driver's license suspension. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state with the exception of the statutory requirements? And the court does not have to follow those recommendations. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State, any evidence?
No objection.
All right. And state, before you excuse, do you have any objections to Ms. Vickery serving the time on GPS? All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, my client accepts responsibility for what she did. We'd ask you to follow the plea bargain, and we appreciate if you would allow her to do the 10 days under GPS.
Okay. So it appears to the court that you have an alcohol problem. And the reason why I say that is because this is your 3rd DWI. So that's going to need to be addressed, because whenever you drive and you're intoxicated, you could end up killing somebody. And I will tell you, I think your defense attorney will tell you, I don't know anybody who says, you know what, today I'm going to go out, go drink, to the point of intoxication and kill somebody. That never happens. Usually what ends up happening is people start drinking. They think they're okay when they're not okay. And then sometimes they end up killing people. And it could be anyone. It could be somebody just driving home from work. It could be somebody and their children. And then you know what ends up happening? The person who kills somebody who's intoxicated, they're just like devastated in tears because they never meant any of it. But it happens. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So do you have any children?
No, not yet.
Okay. And do you live by yourself?
Yes,
Are you employed?
yes.
What do you do?
I'm in sales. I'm a branding specialist. So it's a promotional and advertising company. So I've been there, this year will be 9 years. I started as a temp and worked my way up. So
Okay. So sometimes when you're doing branding, there are specific professions. Sometimes you have to go out and snooze, as they say, with people. You can't do that with alcohol. And when you're on probation, you're not allowed to drink any alcohol.
yes,
Do you have ignition interlock on your vehicle?
yes,
All right. Every vehicle that you have access to has to have ignition interlock on it. Do you have one vehicle or more than one?
just
All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 4 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And you're not allowed to be a bartender or anything like that. You understand?
yes, ma'am.
There's a $1,500 fine. That will be probated. Ignition interlock for half the term. I'm going to want a referral to felony drug court and a TAP evaluation out of custody. Probation, if TAP recommends inpatient treatment, will start with intensive outpatient.
This is a big moment that can easily get overlooked. The court is choosing treatment over incarceration not because the offense wasn't serious, but because the judge believes intervention right now might stop something worse later. This is the system betting on rehabilitation instead of punishment.
Treatment, 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order 60 sober support meetings in 60 days. Thereafter, every sober support meeting you complete, an hour will be deducted from your community service restitution. There's to be 2 years license suspension, DWI intervention course, VIP live, DWI education course as well. Field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. Now, with regards to the 10 days, I can sentence you to 10 days in the Bexar County Jail that will start today. Otherwise, since you're working, I will do partial GPS for 30 days. Which do you prefer?
The partial GPS for 30
All right,
days.
and let me just explain to you about partial GPS. It's going to be for employment only. So that means you can't stop at the HEB or anything. You go to work. When you get off of work, you just go straight home.
1. Let's be clear partial. GPS isn't freedom. It's controlled movement. Work, home, nothing else. One stop off route and probation turns into a violation. This is accountability with a leash, and it only works if she follows every single rule.
All right, there'll be a partial GPS for 30 days. I'll ask that fees are waived.
Judge, when do you want to report to how that's put on? Judge, I'll talk to her about the date,
Okay,
if that's okay.
all right. Probation, is there anything else?
Judge,
Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. To be successful on probation in this court, communication is key. That means stay in contact with your probation officer. If you feel there are issues and they're not addressing them, you can come back to me. If you ever feel like you're going to pick up a drink and drink, call probation. Because if probation, when you call probation, they're supposed to help you. If for some reason they don't help you, come and see me. Say, hey, I'm struggling. You know what's going to end up happening if you call probation or you come to me and say, I'm struggling, I need help? Going to give you some help. You need to make sure that when you start doing your sober support meetings, you get a sponsor. You need a sponsor, okay?
And this is where the courtroom stops being legal and starts being real life. The judge is saying, if you struggle, ask for help before you self-destruct. Because the next time this happens, the conversation won't be about probation, it'll be about prison. So here's the question. Does accountability change behavior, or does it just delay consequences?
Good luck to you. Thank you.
Judge.
All right, Juan Carlos and Christine.